Hey, what's up, Leo? Welcome to this timeless general tarot reading. As per usual, all of the typical disclaimers are assumed, and all of the non-typical disclaimers are asserted. I'm not responsible for your misuse of any information imparted through this reading. It is your responsibility to take what resonates and not force anything to fit into your experience. With that being said, make sure you check the timestamps below to skip to the relevant card drops for this particular reading. With that being said, I am going to see if I can see what kind of energy I can find for you. Seven of Cups trying to flip out in reverse. Okay, so we have one thing here trying to flip out for you, and that is the Eight of Wands, Fire, Haste, definitely need some clarifications. The Eight of Wands. Ace of Wands, so Fire again. A drain on your, some kind of drain on your energy. A disappointment. A desire unfulfilled. Some kind of desire going unfulfilled. Some kind of desire is not the only word for it. What's the word I'm really looking for? Some kind of anticipation letting you down. Perhaps rushing into something without all the facts may not serve you as you anticipated it will. Let me keep looking for some clarity here, though. Very fiery reading for you. We even have the idea that it could be a mature male, older fire sign, which is suggesting you, and there's a lot of other fire in the reading. Failure to let me take a look at my book real quick to double check something. Yeah, it's definitely not a great read for having the Ace of Wands in reverse. If you are in fact a female, you couldn't be having some kind of trouble from a toxic male fire sign. You cannot just haste to conceiving projects. You need to actually pursue those projects. Actually, let me check this too. Don't rely on hope too much. That, in fact, could leave you inactive. Hoping that it will happen and not making it happen, or hoping it will happen and making it happen are different. And if you don't make it happen, doesn't matter how hard you hope it will happen, it's not going to happen for you. Even if you have opportunities on the table, they will stall if you don't take the proper action on those opportunities. And if you lose those opportunities, don't expect these opportunities to come to you. Don't expect it to be successful if you don't care about the feelings of the people that are supposed to help you with these opportunities, or the people providing these opportunities for you. Being intolerant to how they feel not caring about their ideas, wanting to do everything yourself, wanting everything to be your way, is going to deny this opportunity from succeeding. It's going to deny the ability for this opportunity to take hold. Sorry, I'm getting my energy twisted up really hard here. You've got to trust others to achieve these opportunities. If you can't trust them, you aren't going to be able to actually leverage their assistance. If you don't care about them enough to share the abundance of the success with them, you aren't going to find success with them. If you're prejudiced against them and that leads you to be suspicious of them, that's also not going to help. Having faith in whomever is providing you this opportunity is integral to actually achieving you've got to trust others enough to let them help you. Successful opportunities aren't going to pan out, possibly due to the fact that you are too paranoid about other people's contribution, trusting other people is the key to succeeding in these projects. Embrace the way other people can help you to achieve these goals and these desires. Let them assist in succeeding in these opportunities. Share with them their due cut. Give them their just desert, what they are due for their assistance. That will help bring forth this success. They want to succeed just as much as you do. Of course, they're going to want to make a buck for their effort. You're not going to get anywhere trying to take everything for yourself. Sharing is paramount to achieving these desires. You've got to trust their abilities to achieve, even if you don't always believe they have the capacity to. If with all of your heart and soul you can't find a scrap of good in them, then you're never going to believe in them in the way that's necessary for them to succeed. You cannot be afraid of them failing and achieve the success you desire. You have to be brave and take faith in them. You want your hopes to come to life. You want them to become material and become real. You don't want them just stuck as an idea. You want to be competent. You want to be whole. It is going to come down to embracing the opportunity others provide for you, respecting them for it, loving them for it, rewarding them for it. Worst case scenario, you're a greedy son of a bitch who looks down on others, who would take every ounce of them and every ounce of their effort and could care less. And is comfortable believing in how bad they are. And doesn't care about them, yet still expects them to provide for you. That is going to, of course, continue to yield failure. It's not a surprise. It's obvious. That's an obvious combination for yielding a lack of success. And very likely blocks your energy as well. Business opportunities are going to fall through, as long as this is the case. Success will be difficult. Material gain will be difficult. It will be very difficult. It is going to require trusting others. Unless you're going to do it all yourself. You're most likely going to need to trust and deal with other people, one way or the other. Making that difference, making that change, can afford you more of your desires fulfilled, as opposed to your desires going unfulfilled. any fear, there's a call to courage. You're going to need to have courage in you're going to need to embolden yourself to take the steps forward. You're going to need to transfer the ideas into reality. You're going to have to move beyond the conceptual realm and take action, even when you don't know if it will succeed or not. You will never succeed if you stay stuck in fear. You've got to take action, even if you don't feel like you have control over the entire situation. And part of feeling like you have more control over the situation is by actually trusting others and seeing the good in them and letting them help you, trusting that they have the capacity to help you even if you don't see it all the time. You're going to need their help. The opportunities can't arise without them. You would have made it by now if you could do it all by yourself. And if you've got to give them their due earnings, you've got to share with them, you've got to respect them. That is where you will find a change for the better in this situation, for this in general life quality. That is essentially what I'm getting for you here. Let's see if there's anything else. That is clear enough to me, though. Let's see if I can get any final clarifiers here. I'm not sure I need any, though. More of the same here. So I think this reading is almost concluded. Let me get one more jaunt here. Definitely need to mark these pages, mark these sections better. I'm not used to reading the cards like this, which is why it's taking me forever to figure something out, because I'm using this book I got as a guideline for how to do this. Okay, so we were getting the same sign here. It's another sign of greed. It's another sign of not valuing others properly enough, not considering others and caring about others properly enough to give them what they deserve. It's a sign of selfishness. that is what this keeps coming back to. So with that, I'm going to try and conclude this. All right. Give me a second. I'm going to take as long as I need to. Skip to the conclusion timestamp to see what I have to conclude, but I'm going to make sure that I formulate this in a way that can serve you and not just explain your predicament. Opening your heart to loving others properly, acting in a more selfless manner, being willing to see the good in others enough to trust them to help you attain your desires is going to be key to taking advantage of certain opportunities that arise for you to actually allow your hopes and conceptions move beyond just the conceptual realm and into reality. Finding this faith in others, seeing the good in them, and being willing to share in the abundance provided for all of you gives you the courage to move into the realm of action and not be stuck in a fear that keeps you from taking the action necessary to achieve your desires. You need to share in the abundance generated from any of this success if you want to succeed in these endeavors. Rewarding others that help you properly rewarding them their fair due for any effort they contributed to achieving these successes is necessary to inspire their assistance and succeed in these attempts of bringing forth these hopes and dreams and desires. You have to have the courage to let them help you. You have to care about them enough to find their strength and quality. That is how you get it and how you get them to help you. You need to rely on that strength and assistance. That is how these hopes and dreams and these opportunities will pan out in your favor. You need to turn away from selfish belief, greedy belief, heartless belief, fear of trusting others. And you've got to find love for other people. And you have to take faith in them. And you have to care about them more than you care about yourself at times in order to inspire the greatest help from them, which in the end will serve you and serve to yield these successful endeavors. And that is what you want because you want your hopes and dreams fulfilled. It is going to require you to open up your heart in this fashion. You've got to open up your heart in these ways. That is how you are going to bust through being blocked from achievement, or being too paralyzed to do anything but dream about the success. Never actually have it for your own. You're going to have to overcome these selfish forms of judgment and fear to get what you truly desire. All right. I think that makes a lot of sense, and I'm happy you were here to listen to this message because it definitely has forced me to really try and reconsider the way I interpret these readings, which is something I've been applying from the new book I read, or I've been reading. And this was a perfect read to really push me to try something new as well. So I hope you can join me in doing the same thing and try something new so you can see the difference made in your experience. So thank you very much for being here, and good luck. Take care. Goodbye.